What if I told you that 6 months ago I was failing half my classes, constantly exhausted, and had zero confidence in myself? And today I'm crushing my grades, I wake up energized, and I actually look forward to each day. The difference wasn't some magical talent or lucky break. It was a routine, a simple, powerful routine that completely transformed every area of my student life. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to break down exactly what I did, step by step, so you can do it too. Because if someone like me, who used to hit snooze 5 times every morning, can turn things around, trust me, so can you. Look, I get it. As a student, you're juggling classes, assignments, social life, maybe a part-time job, and somehow you're supposed to stay healthy, manage your money, and have your life together. It feels impossible. But here's the truth. You don't need to do everything. You just need to do the right things consistently. This routine I'm about to share isn't about becoming perfect. It's about building a foundation that makes everything else easier. Better focus in class, more energy throughout the day, confidence in social situations, and yes, even a healthier bank account. So let's dive into the 5 pillars that changed everything for me, starting with the most important one, your mind. The first thing I had to fix was my mindset, because honestly, I was my own worst enemy. I'd wake up already stressed about everything I had to do. My inner voice was brutal, constantly telling me I wasn't good enough, that I'd probably fail anyway, so why even try? Here's what changed everything. I started my morning with just 5 minutes of intentional thinking. Not meditation, not anything complicated. Just 5 minutes where I'd sit quietly and ask myself 3 questions. 1. What am I grateful for today? 2. What's one thing I can control right now? 3. What kind of person do I want to be today? Sounds simple, right? But this tiny habit completely shifted how I approached my day. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by everything at once, I learned to focus on what I could actually control in the moment. And when challenges came up, because they always do, I started reframing them. Instead of this assignment is impossible, I'd think this assignment is challenging and I'm building my problem-solving skills. Your mind is either working for you or against you. Make it your ally and everything else becomes easier. Next up, health. And I'm not talking about becoming a gym rat or eating like a professional athlete. I used to skip breakfast, survive on energy drinks, and wonder why I'd crash hard by 2 p.m. every single day. My body was running on empty, and it showed in everything: my concentration, my mood, my energy levels. Here's the simple health routine that changed my life. Every morning, before touching my phone, I drink a full glass of water. Your body is dehydrated after sleep, and this one habit wakes up your system better than any coffee. Then I move for just 10 minutes. Sometimes it's push-ups and squats in my room. Sometimes it's a quick walk around the block. The goal isn't to exhaust yourself. It's to tell your body, hey, we're awake and ready to go. For food, I keep it stupidly simple. Breakfast is always something with protein and healthy fats: eggs, oatmeal with nuts, a banana with peanut butter. Lunch and dinner, I aim for half my plate to be vegetables or fruits, and I actually eat real food instead of surviving on ramen and pizza. And here's the game changer. I stopped treating sleep like it's optional. I set a non-negotiable bedtime and actually stick to it most nights. 7 to 8 hours isn't lazy, it's the foundation that makes everything else possible. Your body is the vehicle that carries you through your goals. Take care of it, and it'll take care of you. Let's talk about something that used to terrify me: social interactions. I was that student who'd avoid group projects, eat lunch alone, and feel anxious about simple conversations. I thought some people were just naturally social, and I wasn't one of them. Turns out, social skills are exactly that, skills. And like any skill, you can improve them with practice. Here's what I started doing. Instead of avoiding people, I gave myself small daily challenges. Day 1, make eye contact and smile at 3 people. Day 2, say good morning to someone in class. Day 3, ask someone how their day is going and actually listen to their answer. These micro interactions built my confidence slowly but surely. And here's what I discovered. Most people are just as nervous about social interactions as you are. When you show genuine interest in them, they light up. I also learned the power of active listening. Instead of waiting for my turn to talk, I started really hearing what people said. I'd ask follow-up questions. I'd remember details from previous conversations. Suddenly, I wasn't just making small talk, I was building real connections. And for presentations or speaking up in class, I stopped trying to be perfect. I accepted that I might stumble over words or forget something, and that's completely okay. Confidence isn't about never being nervous, it's about doing it anyway. Your network, your friendships, your future opportunities, they all start with your ability to connect with people. Don't underestimate this skill. Now, let's talk about the habits and systems that helped me actually get things done. I used to be the king of procrastination. I'd tell myself, I'll start studying after this one episode, and suddenly it's midnight and I haven't even opened my textbook. The breakthrough came when I learned about time blocking. Every Sunday, I'd spend 15 minutes planning my week. I'd block out specific times for specific tasks, not just study, but work on biology assignment from 3 to 4:30 p.m. This did two things. It made my day less overwhelming because I always knew what I was supposed to be doing, and it created boundaries. When it was study time, I studied. When it was rest time, I actually rested without guilt. I also discovered the 2-minute rule. If something takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. Reply to that email. Put those dishes away. Make that quick note. These tiny tasks pile up and create mental clutter. Clearing them instantly creates momentum. And here's the habit that multiplied my productivity. I identified my golden hours, the times when my brain works best. For me, it's morning. So I started doing my hardest, most important work first thing, instead of wasting my peak energy on scrolling social media. Personal growth isn't about massive transformations overnight. It's about small, consistent improvements that compound over time, 1% better every day. That's the goal. Finally, let's talk about something most students ignore: money. I used to think, I'm broke, I'm a student, there's nothing I can do about money right now. But that mindset kept me stressed and unprepared for real life. Here's the simple financial routine I wish I'd started earlier. First, I created a basic budget, nothing fancy, just tracking where my money actually goes. I used a simple app and categorized everything: essentials, entertainment, food, miscellaneous. Just awareness of where my money was going changed my spending habits dramatically. Then I applied the 50-30-20 rule to whatever money I had: 50% for needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for savings, even if that savings was just $10 a week. Because it's not about the amount. It's about building the habit of paying yourself first. I also started thinking about money as a tool, not just something to spend. Before buying anything non-essential, I'd ask, will this add value to my life, or am I just buying it because I'm bored or stressed? And here's something powerful. I started learning about personal finance through free resources: YouTube videos, podcasts, articles about investing, compound interest, building credit. Just 15 minutes a week learning about money started changing my relationship to it. You don't need to be rich to develop a wealthy mindset. Start now with whatever you have, and your future self will thank you endlessly. So there you have it, the 5 pillars that transformed my life as a student: a clear mindset, a healthy body, strong social skills, productive habits, and a smart financial foundation. Here's the truth: none of this is complicated. You don't need special tools, expensive programs, or perfect conditions to start. You just need to begin. Pick one thing from this video, just one. Maybe it's drinking water first thing in the morning. Maybe it's asking yourself those 3 mindset questions. Maybe it's time blocking your week or saying hello to one new person. Start there. Build that one habit until it's automatic, then add another. That's how transformation happens, not through massive overnight changes, but through small, consistent actions that compound over time. 6 months from now, you could be exactly where you are today, or you could be someone who barely recognizes their old self because of how much you've grown. The routine is simple. The choice is yours. If this helped you, drop a like and subscribe, because I'm sharing more strategies for students who want to level up their lives. Drop a comment telling me which pillar you're starting with. I read every single one. Now, stop watching videos and go build the life you deserve. You've got this.